Hello, my name is Héctor Arredondo Duran. This is my video project and I chose the topics 5.2, 6.4 and 7.2. According to Penny Orr, classroom discipline is a state in which both the teacher and learners accept and consistently observe a set of rules about behavior in the classroom whose function is to facilitate smooth and efficient teaching and learning in a lesson. The relationship between discipline and learning is a crucial one. This assumption is true, but there are problems. Unless the tasks are meaningful and useful to the students, learning may not be taking place, despite there being an orderly or disciplined atmosphere in the classroom. Teachers are socialized by the necessity to maintain classroom control in many teaching contexts. The need to maintain classroom control, according to Appel, comes from the fact that classroom situations are uncertain and unpredictable, particularly with younger learners. Appel claims that teachers need to pay attention to this, the area of emotions, more than to any other area when trying to establish some form of classroom control. There are no hard and fast rules for L1 use or non-use in CLT, and teachers are encouraged to respond flexibly to students' needs. According to Atkinson, 3 reasons for allowing limited L1 use in the classroom have been outlined. Number 1, it's a learner-preferred strategy. Learners will choose to translate without encouragement from the teacher, particularly at lower levels. Translation and transfer are natural phenomena, an inevitable part of SLA. Teachers should try to work with this natural tendency rather than against it. Number 2, it's a humanistic way of teaching. It allows students to say what they want, avoiding frustration. However, this doesn't mean students should use their L1 all the time. L1 use should not be banned. Number 3, it saves time. L1 explanations, for example, of grammar points or giving complex instructions, can be justified. It's important to take into consideration that interaction in the target language plays a vital part in promoting language learning. According to Atkinson, the excessive dependency on the L1 may result in the following. Number 1, the teacher and students begin to feel that they have not really understood any item of language until it has been translated. Number 2, the teacher and students are unable to see differences between L1 and L2 uses of words by using crude and inaccurate translations. Number 3, the students speak to the teacher in the mother tongue as a matter of course, even when they are quite capable of expressing what they mean. Number 4, students don't realize during many activities it is essential that they use only English. And number 5, students become passive since they realize that all they have to do is wait for the translation. Research into teachers has tended to concentrate on the public domain of teachers' behavior. Classroom research has been concerned with the methods teachers use, materials they use, and specific classroom management techniques they use. Teacher thinking is concerned with the private domain, with the internal thought and decision-making processes which a teacher uses while doing his or her work. It is concerned with the extent to which a teacher's previous learning experiences, their knowledge of the subject matter, and their beliefs about teaching and learning affect classroom practice. According to Donald Freeman, teacher thinking research tries to take into account not only what teachers are doing, but also what they are thinking about as they do it. He characterizes the more traditional public view of the teaching process as focusing on teaching as doing, while the view of teacher implied in teacher cognition is that of teaching as thinking and doing. Teaching is no longer what the teacher does in the classroom, but why he or she does what he or she does. Teacher thinking is far more subjective and elusive than noting down classroom interaction patterns. Okay, so thank you very much for listening to me. Goodbye.